I want to take some time and talk again about down low men and how they like women who are masculine or, have masculine features or presenting in masculine energy. And if you're none of those things, if you're hyper feminine when you guys meet, he's damn sure going to put you in masculine energy. Hi, my name is Dr. Natalie Jones. I'm a licensed therapist. I've been counseling men and women for many years now who have experienced abuse or those who have also been perpetrators of abuse. I want to respond or use this commenter's comment to respond. He says, keep in mind, ladies, you can be feminine presenting with masculine energy. And so I wanted to, again, go into this because, number one, down low men are men who present themselves as being heterosexual to the world. They may be married, they may have children, but they outwardly facing on the surface, they appear to date women. Meanwhile, they have a double life where they hide and they keep the fact that they're in relationships with men. And that no one knows about typically but them and that man or, whoever they sort of hang around there. My original post was about down low men who like women with masculine features or masculine energy. And masculine energy is a woman who can present as hyper independent. I've done it all. I can do it all. I'm superwoman. I've got it. I don't need no help. I don't need you. That kind of stuff. That could be one way of having masculine energy. Another way of having masculine energy is a woman who likes to fight. Like, I'm going to fight, I'm going to beat up people, and it's nothing. So, we have shows that are dedicated to women who like to fight. Masculine energy would be women who pay for things. So if you're quick to move a man in, let a man drive your car, do those things like that. That energy is what is drawn to him because you can do everything while he can go out and live his life in secret. And he knows DL men and narcissistic men are drawn to people that are, that can do it all or that have good jobs and that can pay all the bills because they don't want to contribute little to anything, or they can go out and do what they want to do and not have to worry about doing anything at home with you. Why do I need to be a father when you are perfectly capable of staying at home and being a single mother? You could pay all the bills, you can do all this and that and the other. And if you're none of those things, if you're super hyper feminine, you're beautiful, you're elegant, you're classy, again, these men will focus on trying to change that. So telling you that you don't need to wear your makeup, you can cut your hair short, I prefer you in a t-shirt and all that there. And, so they're focused on changing everything about you when they met you. Don't go get your nails done. Don't do those things. You don't need to be high maintenance. You need to stay at home. You don't need to be with all your friends. There is that. The other way that they can, have you being masculine is, again, giving you everything to do at home. Or 3, turning you into an investigator, right? Where you're like searching them out, like trying to figure out what they're doing. Like, I don't trust you. I got to know what you're doing any and all times. I have to stay on top of you and figure out what you're doing. So you're turning into that Uber helicopter like parent, and you're chasing that man, right? You are chasing that man. You are chasing that relationship. He goes out, he cheats, and you're chasing him for that fear of insecurity instead of replacing him with someone else who can treat you better. And they will have you going out to, they will happily watch you and wave goodbye to you when you get up out of that bed and you go to work every day, and they'll sit at home on their T-shirt and not pay a bill. They'll watch your TV, they'll eat up all your food, and you may fight with them about finances and getting a job and contributing, and they'll tell you whatever lie you want to hear. They will make it sound good and tell you everything that you want to hear, and baby, I'm trying, and might even appear to get on the computer and look for a job. Meanwhile, as soon as you're gone, guess what's coming on? Maury's coming on, the soap operas are coming on, the game shows are coming on, or I'm going to get on the gaming system all day long. And everything that you say goes through one door and out the other, or they'll get a job for 5 minutes and then quit and be mad with you because they had to get a job, right? They're going to stew in that resentment and they're going to take it out on you. They're also going to have gay men friends or best friends, right? That also don't identify as gay, and those men are going to be antagonistic with you. They're going to be pissed off with you for dating that man and taking their lover away from them, right? Because you don't know that they're lovers, but they know that they're lovers, and that man is going to be angry with you, right? They're going to be resentful towards you. If his movies are, his favorite movies could be Moonlight and Brokeback Mountain and things like that. And so you're going to be questioning yourself, right? You're going to be feeling insecure, and you're going to be wanting to try extra hard in the bedroom to make sure your man is straight. That is masculine energy. So all of these things, are designed to turn you into masculine energy and to strip the feminism away from you. But they do like that. And there is always going to be a switch in energy. I don't care if you look like a pretty little doll face, because you can be a beautiful woman on his arm, what they call a beard, right? A beard or a cover, right? So if you guys haven't seen it, there's a movie, if you can get your hands on an excellent film. It's by Bill Duke. It's called The Cover. The movie came out years ago. It's a black film, a film with black actors and actresses about a man who was DL, and I forget. It's been so long since I've watched it, but if you can get your hands on it, make sure you go out and watch The Cover. But yeah, so even if you're a pretty beautiful woman on his arm, right, hyper feminine, hyper beautiful, he's still going to mistreat you at home, and trust and believe you will be in your masculine energy. So you're going to be in a relationship that is unfulfilling, full of secrets and lies. Your vagina is going to be out of whack if you're still sexually active with this man, because your pH balance is going to be off. You're going to catch something, right? And because they don't care about wearing protection. They don't care about health and safety. And so, things are going to be itchy and not okay, because, and they're going to look you right in the face and say, I don't know what that's about. Might be an allergic reaction from the detergent or the soap. Might need to switch soap. They'll lie to you to your face, and then you'll go to your doctor's office and get a surprise that way, unfortunately, which is what happens to a lot of women when they get in these situations. So trust and believe they're going to put you in the energy to chase him, to do all of the things at home on your own. You're going to be Wonder Woman and Wonder Man too, and so masculine energy, that is a big thing. And he wants the princess treatment all the time. So you're going to be cooking, trying to make sure you're secure in your relationship. And when he cheats on you, it's going to be the most disrespectful thing ever. It's almost going to be like he spit in your face or worse, because he's not going to care. And that's the difference. People like to hop on here and talk about closeted men and things like that. No, when you're down low, you are actively choosing to not give a damn. You're putting other people's life at risk. And I'm going to stand 10 toes and 10 fingers down on that. So hopefully that helps to clear some things up. Like, comment, follow, and share. Thank you.